God, I actually feel nervous about doing this. Long time ago, when I started doing this VTubing thing, which was technically September 8th, it's September 10th today. Uh, yeah, that's the reason for that is gonna be leading into. Yo, long time no see. Where the hell were you, MB? Yeah, this is supposed to be an anniversary stream, but it's mostly disguised. Yeah, I'm gonna explain. This isn't an anniversary stream. This is more like a return stream, like a big explanation to where the hell did I go and why did I have to. Yeah, don't worry, that's coming, That's coming, Light. No need to worry. It's coming as soon as I do a quick... You stayed awake? I thought no one cared, man. I thought after like a few months, no one would give a damn anymore. I'd be like, okay, all right, yeah, whatever, it's okay. I'm just gonna be like, yeah. Anyways, yeah, this is MB. I hope all you star punks are doing well. I mean, you keep refreshing Twitter and Twitch. Man, I don't even touch social media anymore. The only social media that I touch is frickin' YouTube, which is quite ironic given the fact that I was supposed to stream there. I think yeah, you should have already guessed. Sorry about that. Man, I still can't believe you're still around. I mean, I'm happy about that, but it's very surprising in a very strange way. And I guess you could say that's the reason why I have the long face. Why the long face, MB? Well, I could give an explanation to that first. This was supposed to be the 2.0 that I was supposed to debut when it came out, like, I believe June? Yeah, I think I got this in June or July, I believe. But, yeah, I'll go on and explain. So basically, this was one of the factors to why you didn't see me for so long. Basically, I lost a lot of motivation. After seeing how this 2.0 didn't end up the way I wanted, I have a freaking long face. Before, my face used to be very stubby, very fat, very cute. But this face is very long. I don't mind it. But compared to what the original sketch of the model was supposed to look like, I'm like, why the hell do I have a long face now? First, I had a frog nose, or what I would like to call a toad nose. And I had the short face, short stubby face. And now I have the long face with the normal anime nose. Crazy, isn't it? One factor that led to that. Second factor was just basically, I'm very happy to see you here, Light. I'm happy to see that I still have a frickin' fan. Because I thought that I didn't. Because the thing that it was supposed to be was that also the burnout came from positive reinforcement, but not from fans, from myself. Because I wanted more numbers. And it made me believe that, holy frick, I would become Walter White if I was in the Breaking Bad universe, because, yeah, I have too much of an ego and pride. And basically seeing nothing going well for myself was like, yeah, I could have all you guys care about me and care about like, hey, I'm still gonna watch this mother fricker. But then for me, it's like, what about me? Yeah, that's pretty much the second issue. Third issue was, you all already know it, I'm a freaking lazy butt. I think that pretty much showed up by the time when I stopped doing like the music reviews and the compilations, monthly compilations. But that was a long time since I stopped doing the monthly compilations. That was like the last one was like in November. But I could give you an idea of what I was doing while I was like incognito or AWOL from this VTubing thing. So basically, what happened was I was doing like, well, okay, here's the first story. So first story is, I'm quite disappointed about the whole like, well, if you know, I was still updating the music stuff. I was still updating the playlist. I mean, I'm supposed to add like 2 songs because I believe it's now like 368 days. I only have like 366 songs in the Star Punk's playlist. I'm supposed to add more to that. But what's disappointing is I still use the Rate Your Music account for rating stuff. And, well, honestly, with the amount of time I was off, I was expecting way more than what I have regarding ratings. I only have like 559. And back then, a long time ago, before this whole VTubing stuff, when I was just like that weird kid that brought the laptop to public Wi-Fi spaces to download like a bunch of music because he thought, ooh, the ISP man is so scary whenever he sends you a cease and desist message because you downloaded, you became a pirate and downloaded music on the internet. Well, yeah, that never even happens. Apparently, I saw someone who downloaded it. I went to a board. Apparently, someone downloaded like the 4th episodes of the 1st season of The Boys. He got a message from Telecount. I think their name is Comcast? Yeah, Comcast. And literally, the only thing they could say is, please remove the file from your computer. That's all they could do. So literally, if you ever get a message like that from your ISP at worst, they'll just block the websites and throttle you a lot. But they really can't do anything. Literally, they're just like, please remove this file from your computer. That's all they can do. But yeah, back then, during that time when I was just pirating music in public spaces like the library, I was able to listen to like 1,000 albums monthly. And with the time that I've been off, I believe I should have gotten way more than 500. It's very disappointing. I mean, oh yeah. By the way, when I go through my likes, I still see your stream, so I got sad for 2 months. Anyways, in other news, it's not that only I care about you. Yeah? What else? You still got my... Yeah, speaking about that, you still saw my streams 2 months ago. You don't know how many times Kronk asked me about you. Or Ninja. Man, I know. Damn it. Man, I guess I do have a small group of people. I gotta stop thinking like the Walter White mindset rather than about my ego and care more about the people who actually watch me. Because I have tons of ideas, aside from the stuff that I was supposed to do. Surprisingly, I could still play Majora's Mask where we left off, because the save file is still there. Especially like Metal Gear Solid 5, save file is still there. What do you have now? Also, I have these freaking emotes that Malice made for me. Like, come on, man. I was already like affiliated. Ugh, man, I still can't pronounce stuff. You know what I have now? Yeah. Woo! Oh! Oh! Wow, that's very happy about that. Wait, did an image even show up for you sending like 10 gift subs? Man, that's sad. I don't think, like, I've been gone for so long, I don't think, like, I remember, like, watching a video that basically people were like, oh yeah, if you didn't update OBS, it basically wouldn't work with Twitch. But then next thing, I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep the settings the same. So it's just like, I was still able to do it. The only thing that was a problem was that I just switched around a few cables. Because I was just cleaning my computer, because I don't even know where the hell this dust comes from. Like, all the dust that I have accumulated in my room. I don't even know where it comes from. So I basically cleaned it, switched a few cables around. And then next thing, the only issue I had was not being able to hear anything from OBS monitoring. So, hey Sen, it's doing good. This is just a return stream. Nothing fancy like I would have imagined for an anniversary stream. Which is quite funny because there's a certain Oni VTuber that came back after like, how many days was she off? 60 days? She only came back for her anniversary stream too, which is in September as well. So I find that quite amusing. I just find it so funny that so many VTuber anniversaries are like in September. Like, I was so terrified of September back in the day when I used to go to school. Cause it's like, man, I gotta go back to school. Frick that, man. But yeah, pretty much aside from that. Yeah, just like, I have a lot of ideas to do. And mostly, there is one main reason why I wanted to return, because it's almost October, and you guys know that I really wanted to do the Halloween marathon streams, like, you know, with the scary games and stuff, because your boy really wants to play Condemned, because I freaking love that game. I barely see any streamer, both Flesh and VTuber, play that game on stream, so I'm like, why the hell don't I do it? Meanwhile, surprisingly, yeah, what else is going on? Look, this means nothing to you, but yeah. You mean to me, mate? Yeah, I think it's very good to like return and see that I still have people like you around that really care about me. Like I said, the only reason why I was demotivated and gone was not because like of you guys or the small number of you guys. It was mostly because of my ego, because I mostly wanted like a lot more than what I had right now, given the time. Cause like, and there's also like the nervousness behind like how, like, yeah, I have like whenever I'm gone or don't even talk for a long time, it's very hard for me to like even talk and stuff. Cause like, let me be honest, like the time I was gone, I wasn't doing normie stuff. I was just being a mother fricker, just sitting around doing nothing, and that's why I still have. That's why I'm having trouble talking compared to like before I streamed, cause I never even opened this mouth that much, which is sad, and I have to remember how to talk properly. Yes, this is a problem of a VTuber that's actually a socially awkward NEET that barely talks and actually has depression. I actually looked online on Google to see why do I have trouble talking now? And next thing I see on Google, it's like the biggest joke whenever you like search up symptoms on Google. Because whenever you do that, Google just gonna be like, hey, you got cancer. Hey, you're literally dying. Oh, thank you. Then I can become Walter White. No, but apparently it's just because for me, when I barely talk and, you know, like the whole like weird stuff, yeah, it's very hard for me to talk. So forgive me for my pronunciation. Google be like dial 988. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, thanks, Light. No need to worry. I'm gonna be returning. But meanwhile, when I was being like a mother freaking lazy dude. I never touched Twitch before. Yeah, meanwhile, me, I still never touched TikTok. You know what's so funny? Like, there are a few times I went out, and whenever I went out, my mom always used TikTok to like upload stuff whenever I went out. Meanwhile, me, being the paranoid mother fricker I am, I'm like, yo, don't post me on that website, man. No, don't worry. No one's gonna recognize me because I doubt anyone's gonna see my mom's TikToks. But I'm like, I escaped TikTok. Next thing I find out, my mom apparently knows how to use TikTok and upload stuff. And I'm just like, come on, man. Trying to get away from it, yeah? What's up? Oh yeah, by the way, you don't know how happy you are when you said you were returning. Let's frickin' go. Yeah, but apparently, while I was being useless, here's one. Sadly, I did not train. I did not go on like a Goku Super Saiyan type of like mentality of trying to get like trained with stuff that is actually useful. I wish I did, so I could come back with like, yeah, this is a new me. I got actual talents and stuff. No, sadly, that's not the case. The worst case scenario is that, sadly, the last time that I was around, I remember reacting to the music iceberg thing. And you know, the react bro type of like pipeline led me into the more type of content that I was really against back then. Cause while I was gone, I went down the pipeline that eventually led down to a certain impact zone. Here's a story to how I reached that. So while I was off, basically I was watching the Revue Starlight movie, because I freaking love Revue Starlight, one of the greatest animes of the last decade. I mean, like, the movie was so bizarre to the point, like, it was artistic. I mean, it was super artistic and the wrong pronunciation of that. But the movie made no freaking sense. Like, the only thing that I could compare it to is like a movie like a, what do you call it? Art house? Yeah. Art house movie like Angel's Egg. That's the one thing that I could compare it to. Yeah, the movie is so freaking bizarre, but I loved it. Like, the fact that I can compare a series that used to be just like considered like moe bait, yuri bait type of anime to Angel's Egg is a really big accomplishment, not gonna lie. But the one thing that I could really like, the one motivation that I really got from that was to like play Revue Starlight Relive, the gacha normally. But yeah, during that time, a lot of like the company's games, A-Team, that really backs like Revue Starlight Relive and stuff, So they have this function where you can watch ads, where you can do like 3 times rolls, 5 times rolls by watching like 10 ads a time. Yeah, don't ask me for that degenerate stuff. Yeah, sometimes you get desperate for free rolls. But meanwhile, while watching those ads, it was during July, I believe, I got like ads for a certain game with the word impact in it. And it was always in my face. And it was during the July event, the summer arpeggio or whatever. And it had like, you know, Klee. And luckily, the ads that they showed me, the only movies I'm allowed to watch is Uwe. Yeah. But I watched the ads. I was enticed because a freaking ad, like, it just blew up in my face going like, oh, hey, if you join the game now, you get like 20 free witches. And I'm just like, yeah, I like this character. Luckily, the ad they showed me gave me her Japanese voice because her English voice is... I mean, I'm not one to say anything because, like, I sound like a mother frickin' like autistic mother fricker. But her English voice is, yeah, that's why I switched to Japanese immediately as soon as I downloaded that Genshin Impact. So, yeah, I ended up playing it. And pretty much, one of the streams that I'll be doing after, like, this thing is, yeah, I mean, first thing he did a React stream. Next thing he ends up doing Genshin Impact. Wow! Yeah, great return, MB. I thought you would have returned to play, like, some freaking cool-ass game like Splinter Cell's trilogy, which I actually do plan on doing. I really do want to play it. And also, a cool thing is that apparently I found a way to make my GPU better. Yeah, I'm still AMD, like, motherfricker. Still playing, like, on AMD. But through that, I was also apparently able to find out that you're literally tearing up. Yeah, I mean, like, don't worry, I won't stream that, like, as much as, like, normal VTubers do. I mean, no offense to them. I mean, playing Genshin Impact is better than being a reaction streamer, but no offense, but... I mean, the only time when I'll play it is because I need to roll a character that I care about, which isn't much, because really the only character that I care about that even made me bring up this subject, aside for, like, context sake, was, like, Kokomi, because, you know, Revue Starlight has Memori Suzuko, Love Live has Memori Suzuko, Memori Suzuko voices Kokomi. I like Memori Suzuko. Some of the reasons why I used to watch anime a lot back in the day was because of voice actors. So, having Kokomi voiced by Memori Suzuko, and being a Lerolo, like a mermaid, and being based off water, which is one of my favorite things ever, I was basically like, yeah, you know what? I wouldn't mind, like, rolling for her on stream because, you know, like, if you guys see me not get her, then basically you get to see me escape from my suffering and stick with Honkai Impact. Because, yes, like, yeah, funnily enough, I do love Honkai Impact a lot more. It's just that Kokomi is a lot more prettier than a lot of the characters from Honkai Impact. No offense, even though the character development and story from Honkai Impact is a million times better. But, you can't beat Kokomi. She's voiced by Memori Suzuko. That's enough for me. Oh, but Kiana from Honkai is voiced by Rei Kugumiya. Yeah, I love that. But speaking about Rei, though, since she's Idolmaster, I also got my hands on the new Idolmaster game from the PC. In other news, yeah, what about you? Sorry for me getting my hands on the Idolmaster game. It's not translated yet. Uebo is working on a new movie. Really? Nice. Meanwhile, me, I'm just like, yeah, I got my hands on the new Idolmaster game. Not translated yet. I mean, I already talked about me having a long face, but if I'm gonna be honest, the models from that game, this is a game from 2020, and you have to go through freaking loopholes to even get your hands on this game. Because Bandai Namco only released it in Asia because, you know, copyrights and licenses for the voice actors and songs. Yeah, one comment I'm gonna make about the songs as well is gonna come soon. Is it core? Yeah, it's core. Starlight Season, I believe. Yeah, it's great, but one thing that I have to make a comment is when you make me think that a mobile game like Mirishita has better looking models than a core PC Idolmaster game, it's insane. Like, the version that I got also came with mods for physics, hair physics, and bounce physics. Like, people seen me play like Idolmaster One for All, the PS3 version on stream, and that one didn't even need any mods because back then, yeah, like the physics were normal. Like, it was a basic anime girl game. But then this game didn't have any of that at the start. And then I look at the faces, like it's more noticeable on like the cute idols compared to like the cool idols. It looks normal on them. But their faces are a lot more pudgier, like how my face used to be back then, like with my old model. And then I look at the faces of the Mirishita Million Life Meteor Days girls, which is a mobile game from like, how old is it anyways? Like 2017? 4 years or like 5 years. God dang it. So long. But it's quite surprising. And the songs, speaking of the licenses and stuff, compared to the old Idolmaster games, which had all the songs, which any idol you put in it, their vocals would sing it because they recorded it. It's just like the mobile games now. Like, all the songs have established vocals and there's only like a few songs that changes depending on the idols that sing it. I was so like sad when I saw that because I was like, yo, I always thought about like getting this Idolmaster game that had you work with girls from different companies. It would be so cool, and you would get them to sing like all the different songs together like how they did in like the old games. But nope. Voice actor licenses, all that license stuff, all the recording stuff. Like, it's surprising knowing how much money Bandai Namco makes, but apparently they don't have enough money to keep the old core of like the console Idolmaster games with this one. It's sad. I'm happy that there's translators working on it due to the fact, like, you know, it's like Idolmaster. Like, I'm surprised that One for All even got translated. Sadly, Idolmaster 2 never got translated. I wish it did. It would make me so happy to play it because I really love that game, and it's the start of the Shihaya angst arc where Shihaya became an emo girl, where she got all that sad backstory compared to like in the first vision where she was just a normal girl that could... Yeah, Japanese copyright is so fricked up. And apparently the voice actor licenses and everything is also the reason why we'll never see Bandai Namco ever release another Idolmaster game in the West. Because the last time they did that was with PSP and iOS? Yeah, with the Idolmaster Color Fiesta or whatever. But yeah, I'm okay with it. I mean, there's some characters that I wish I could see because, I mean, like with some of the characters that they chose for like the idols from different companies, it makes sense. But it kind of makes me sad that I never got to see like, I wanted to see like the original star trio from like Cinderella Girls. Because I would be so happy. Hello there. I would be so happy to see someone like, because like in Starlit Season, you have like the main Million Live girls, but for like the Cinderella girls, you have like everyone mixed up. I was kind of hoping to have like Izuki, Ren, and Mio there. I know a lot of people know about Mio because of the step memes. Yeah, I mean, I've seen it. It's you get a lot of red pill stuff from the memes sometimes, but yeah, it kind of makes me sad with some of the characters that there is a lack of. Apparently, some of the characters that they chose for them DLC, I liked a lot because I got to see Kotoha. I love Kotoha, she's great, but I kind of wish they added more characters. But you know, voice actor licenses, the voice actor industry in Japan is like a big pain because apparently I also found out that the girl that's voiced by Emilia from like ReZero, she apparently costs a lot to hire now to even record songs. So I'm not even surprised that it's like really like hard to like even get all these idols to like sing like individually for like all the different songs compared to how it was back then. Because I believe back then, just with Namco Pro 765 Pro, super easy to just get them to record all the songs because they were already hired with Bandai Namco for like Idolmaster since the first game. So simple there. But all these new girls are like from all different talent agencies. It's quite amazing seeing like Rei Takanashi like become an actual expensive voice actor. Because I remember before like her getting famous for Megumin and Emilia, I remember watching her for like one of her first anime, which was the anime based off voice actor Soriga Seiyu, that's a voice actor. That's a great anime if you ever want anything like that. If you want something like Shirobako but for voice actors, there you go, great anime. It's actually funny that I got to see, like, you actually get to see like Tamura Yukari act like her normal goth Lolita self, and you get to see Goku's voice actor in that too. Crazy stuff, crazy stuff. But yeah, seeing that type of situation, not even surprised I even landed at. But as soon as that game is fully translated, we'll play that game on stream. But given the fact that back then I said that if I got the 2.0 model, I'll do some remasters of like old series I streamed before. Like the older series I did as a voice only streamer or PNG, I'll redo. Like for example, like Metroid Prime. Because with Metroid Prime, there's two options I have now. Because luckily with some adjustments, I was able to make my PC be able to play Prime Trilogy on Dolphin, which is amazing. Ain't you streaming? Which one? Yeah, it helps with my speech problems because I barely talk, so yeah, no need to worry. That's also a good reason, aside from my main reason of returning, because I wanted to stream for the Halloween games, but also, so you see, streaming has positives for you. Yeah, it does, it really does. But aside from that, I noticed that I was able to play Prime Trilogy on Dolphin with the Prime hack pretty well. Because I made complaints when I was streaming Prime Trilogy on the Wii a long time ago. This was like when I started streaming. I said that, yo, whenever I play this on Dolphin, I have like a AMD GPU, and whenever I play it on Dolphin, this is what basically happens. Like every time I turn into Morph Ball, the game lags super bad. But thanks to some adjustments, I'm able to play the game normally. But, you know, I think playing Metroid Prime with mouse is way too easy, because I recall a lot of like the experiences that I had when streaming the game back then at the start of my career with like the Wiimote and my terrible like I literally remember saying like, yo man, I'm just gonna use a candle method for the Wiimote because like the idea that the sensor bar only works really well in like low lit areas with like a TV living room is kind of funny to me, but it led to a lot of funny suffering moments whenever playing Metroid Prime. So if we do a remastered version of that, I will play it on the Wii instead because, you know, just want to play with a bit of more tough situation, you know? It's a lot more fun that way. But yeah, pretty much, if you ever see like series returning like on YouTube or Twitch, pretty much the thing that you're gonna see return is, of course, Majora's Mask, because it's pretty much at the same place where the last episode ended. Same thing with Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. Not sure about the other games I was playing. I pretty much forgot. I think one of the games I was planning to play was like Infamous. Yeah, Infamous on the PS3. I was planning to play like the first game again, and it works well. I mean, thing is that I wish I wasn't so stupid and so worried about opening up my PS3 and adding like a new fan and thermal paste. Cause you guys already, like, if you were around in the past, like you already know that my first like PS3 model died due to overheating. Cause, oh yeah, Sony making their PS3 so expensive back then, even though they were so cool. Which is basically what they're doing with the PS5 now, but for different reasons. Cause like I heard the PS5 is getting more expensive in some areas in the world. Because like with the new revision, it's kind of crazy now that I think about it. Sony be Sony, but in the reverse for this time. But yeah, I guess you could make the comment, why don't you just buy a PS3 Slim? It's less likely to die. I don't know, I like the fat one. I like my fat boy. It looks nice at the side of my table. So yeah, I think I'll be playing Infamous. We'll see. Because I can't guarantee that I'll be streaming with like a consistent schedule. Like you'll see me, I won't be disappearing for a long time anymore. And I mean, I still want to make like a music review video again. Because funnily enough, while I was doing the music searching thing while being lazy, I ended up finding like this whole rabbit hole of like a lot of Spanish people loving like one of my favorite black metal genres from like back in the day when I was like in high school. Depressive black metal. Like whenever I looked, I saw a lot of Spanish people. I'm like, Hey, these guys show up for one of my other like favorite genres when I was like younger. Cause it's very funny cause it was the same thing with like Visual K2 and J-Rock. I don't know. Shout out to all my Spanish people out there. You guys always show up in like the places that I at least expect you, but I respect that. Cause it's really funny whenever I see them show up in like niche hobbies that I really like. But aside from that, I want to do a video on that. So of course, like if I end up like not being lazy, I end up writing a script for another review, we'll do it. But aside from that, the only reason why there's also a good reason why there won't be a consistent schedule aside from me being lazy is because I might have to work again, but it's gonna be night shift because I need money. I need money. My consistent flow of cash has run out. So I need to be a wagey again, a working wagey again. So I have to get a job, but it's gonna have to be night shift because I perform better at night. So I'll be returning for that. So you might see me because the thing is that if I do end up working night shift, I always arrive at like midnight. Yeah, I always arrive at midnight, which is kind of sad. But the thing about random Fiesco, yeah. But the funny thing is that, yeah, you could do that, but I mean, the thing about it is that whenever you return home from night shift, it's like 12 a.m. and you can't do much. Like, I can't do much on like be lazy with like YouTube videos and stuff. So pretty much what I'm just gonna do is just stream whenever I return. I mean, I won't be super tired. Like, the only time I get super tired is like around like 4 a.m. So I basically have like 4 hours to be active. So if you see me play games, it's cool. I'll do it. Ever thought about what? Being a watchman at the cement? You know, that would be fun actually. I mean, one of the funniest things I looked for when trying to look online for easy money was apparently like people said, yo, apparently just be a Twitch streamer, you get easy money there. Meanwhile, me, I'm just like, then why do I feel like I want to become the Walter White of streaming? Yeah, it's very funny whenever you look online for fast methods of making money and all they say is just like, just become a crypto bro or become a streamer bro. Yeah, both of them are not easy. But, given the factors, Jesse, we need to cook the stream! Jesse, what the hell are you talking about? Yeah, but aside from that, yeah, I'll be working again, but I'll be streaming still, cause like I said, guaranteed, you will get the Halloween marathon because I want to play those scary games, no matter what. And also, yeah, I have Black Ops. Yeah, I have Call of Duty Black Ops. I bought the first game on PC. I was like considering like, yo, should I just stream the PS3 free version or should I just, because like, let me tell you, Black Ops on the PS3, I remember playing it. Compared to like, no need to worry. I will play again. Yeah, I will. Don't worry, I'll just stream. But I remember trying to do the Black Ops chronology saga, and the last game that I finished was like the Call of Duty World at War for the PS2. That was suffering, cause not just because the last mission was BS, cause like the aiming on the controller sucks. Meanwhile, you have all these Japanese people shooting you from these castle towers, like non-stop with machine guns. Yeah, the fact that I still remember that and it's been months ago is quite amazing. But yeah, I have Black Ops on the PC now, so you don't have to struggle with like the 30 FPS and drop with what you get with the PS3 when I stream it. So yeah, I'll continue the Black Ops chronology saga whenever I stream again. It's gotta make thumbnails again. That's it. But pretty much, yeah, that was I was expecting, like, let me be honest, if I never took a break, I think I would have worked pretty hard to, like, make this first anniversary stream actually be an anniversary stream versus, like, babbling, explaining, where the hell have you been, the return stream, but apparently some of you are happy that I just even returned. I mean, I didn't even have to go, but sorry about that. Big ego, man, I have to be. Nah, bro, this is an apology stream. I made a severe lapse in my judgment, basically. Yeah. I mean, I'm not crying. I don't have a dog to show. I don't have a dog to pick up and cry within my arms and apologize greatly for being gone. I mean, the greatest apology that I have is that the stream after this is gonna be Genshin Impact, but I mean, you... Oh yeah, I made a severe lapse in my judgment. There we go. But yeah, pretty much that's it. That's the only thing that I really have to apologize for, like truly, is that the next stream you guys get after this mediocre like anniversary stream, that's actually an apology stream. Also, you seen that a VTuber apology pack? What is it? I've never seen the apology pack for VTubers. What do they do that's different from like the real life people? Like, is this gonna be like some random meme on Twitter? It's basically is pack that has what you need for apologies. Really? Yeah, it's a meme. Let me guess, do I have to make a twit longer after the stream about why the hell have I been gone? I mean, I joke about it, but it's not even a joke because like every VTuber that ends up being gone for a long time or ends up like going away ends up just writing like a twit longer. Meanwhile, me, I'm just like, yeah, you guys get the stream, and after this, you get like Genshin Impact rolls. Yeah, watch MB freaking like gamble on stream. No need to worry, I won't spend money. I don't even have money anymore, so I can't even do it. But put it on a white PNG. You know, that kind of reminds me of Tumblr back in the day, but minus the aesthetic picture of like rain or the girl crying in black and white. Oh god. Probably too lazy for that, but I promise you guys will get the next stream right away as soon as we're done this, cause yeah, I want to see if I could just quit Genshin Impact, cause if I don't end up getting Kokomi, pretty much that game is dead to me. So, oh, but MB, they're gonna do reruns. And like what, 5 months, 6 months? True, but you think I'll still play that game? Like literally. Like, I reached my stopping point for that game. I just play like, yeah, commission. Yeah, oh, I see why people complain about this. Just quit either way. Love yourself. I mean, I quit, like, I'm gonna be honest. Review Starlight's gacha game was much more suffering. Because it doesn't have a guarantee or a 50-50 or whatever BS. I mean, like, I kind of wish every gacha game was like Honkai Impact. I mean, if it was, then I think a lot of people wouldn't be gambling addicts, but you know, it's a lot better than what we have right now. But yeah, I'll see. I mean, you guys are gonna see if I end up suffering and quitting Genshin Impact for good, and then I could return back to my base self rather than just being like, oh, he's just like every VTuber now. Look at him. Aside from the fact that I'm playing Genshin Impact for good reasons. I mean, like, other people just play like, whoa, let me get all the characters. Oh, I actually care about the story. Whoa. Like, literally, like, I think on YouTube there's even like a lore meme, like Honkai Impact lore versus Genshin Impact lore. It's true. It's true, because when I was playing Honkai Impact... Hello, Ninja, how are you? You doing good, my man? Yeah, I returned. This is the anniversary of the returns. And also, the VTuber apology pack, or whatever people like to call. But yeah, but also while I was gone, I wasn't actually watching VTubers a lot. Sadly, because the sad thing is that I think my brain rotted a lot. My brain rotted a lot from seeing like some stuff that's been going on with VTubers nowadays. Like, I don't think I even have a Kamiyoshi anymore. Like, pretty much, like, I'm like a normie now. I'm like a normie that just joined VTubing. It sucks. Same old MB as always. Yeah, pretty much. But, yeah, I just, like, pretty much that it disappoints me to say that, oh, I'm not as much as a big VTuber fan as I was before. Oh, I'm not as much as a viewer person as I was before. I kind of wish I was, but my brain rotted a lot from the stuff that I saw, like, in the background and stuff. Who was your ex Oshi? No comment, because then people are gonna be like, frick you, man. But kind of hurts because of the stuff that's been happening. I mean, I don't want to go into depth into it because it's very controversial. But basically, just didn't like the direction that some of the stuff was going. Yeah, I mean, you know what's funny? The fact that like some drama ninja became a Niji. Oh, really? I mean, I'm kind of glad at the direction like a few of them have gone. And shout outs to like Enna for actually getting the algorithm. Actually, like, very happy for her because she's actually really talented. Yeah, I mean, can you really say that after how their new gen has done? I mean, gamers. Yeah, Enna. Congrats on Enna. Well, congrats on her. She really deserves the numbers that she's getting now. But the numbers don't matter. Well, the numbers deserve to see her talent because she's actually a really talented girl. So shout out to her. She's actually way off better with those numbers compared to some of the people that I see. But yeah, aside from that, I haven't been really watching VTubers a lot. Not that much of a shrimp anymore. Not that much of a shill anymore. I mean, like the only VTuber that I watch is myself. I mean, you could say that I do watch myself for like reviews, like for like looking back on like outlooks and stuff, but that's pretty much it. That's what I was pretty much doing before this stream. I was trying to look for a new BGM track, and apparently, I'm just trying to get there, just not the streamer part. Yeah, I get it. I mean, for me, it's just like, I kind of wish I knew Japanese because a lot of the things that have been changing that really irked me from like my old fans, like my old fandom idea was, it's not happening in the Japanese sphere, but I'm too lazy to learn Japanese. I say that even though I'm like a motherfricker that like platinumed like the Japanese version of Idolmaster 2. And when I was a GIF maker on Tumblr, I always watched like raw episodes of anime. I understood what the heck was going on, and because I had to make GIFs first. Yeah, back then when Tumblr didn't flee to Twitter, and back then before Tumblr didn't like, you know, ban you know what, it's kind of like, yeah, the meta was basically if you make the GIFs first, you end up getting the most numbers, and that was true. That was true. A lot of corporations really like people that can speak Japanese. That's true. Really wish I could. I mean, I only speak English, and not even in a good way. Not even in a good way. But yeah, it's quite funny looking at it. But aside from that, I kind of wish that like I just knew Japanese so I can continue watching VTubers, so I didn't have to deal with some of the qualities I don't like. Cause it's gotten so bad that a drama channel that used to be spammed on like an area I hang out just for like shit posting, they became a VTuber. I'm just like, what? I mean, anyone can become a VTuber, but the fact that I see stuff like that, a drama channel that I used to like that used to just be spammed for like, haha, look at this, haha, are you annoyed yet, you motherfricker? Ended up becoming a VTuber. Like, I don't even know. It's so funny and hilarious, but hey, VTubing's still a big thing. It's still a big thing. Like, it's not gonna die. I mean, its current form can die. I mean, like, I already made like the future aspect of like, yo, all VTubers are just gonna become AI, and we're just gonna live in like Blade Runner director's cut type of universe with VTubers in the future. I mean, it's gonna be different, but it's still VTubers. Yeah, all the news channels are VTubers now. It's funny. I mean, not the infamous ones that a lot of people know about that like to meme about, like all the news channels like from back then, like in the 2016 times, but it's still hilarious to see some of the people that drama bait that became VTubers. That's one of the aspects that I hate. Even a popular AMV maker went VTuber, seriously? It's so funny. Like, I was just a normal dude. Like, back then I was a big fan. I just like, I think my main reason for becoming a VTuber was like, I'm like one of the stranger danger internet type of peeps that came back then from Web 1.0 when Neopets was a thing. Did I ever, like, I think I already made the comment of the story when I was, back in the day when Neopets was still alive. I mean, it's still alive, but fully alive because Flash is freaking dead. I had Neopets, played it in the library a long time ago. And you know what happened? My first Neopets account got hacked from some random kid, because apparently he saw me typing my password. And I was so sad about that. But yeah, it's funny to think about. But yeah, the main reason for why I became a VTuber was because Web 1.0 stranger danger type of person. I don't really want people knowing my identity. Web 3.0 whatever, like, I don't care. I just don't want anybody to know about me. Which is why I'm even paranoid my mom even uses TikTok randomly when I'm outside. It's like, bro, no. I don't have the voice acting skills to change my voice like crazily. Kinda wish I did. Imagine if I could just sound like Sonic or like Goku whenever I wanted to. That would be great. That would be very great. But sadly I don't have that talent. But hey, you know, I always have that weird like ego boost whenever like I feel down. I'm just like, man, yeah, I know. I know. But whenever I'm like feeling down, like, man, I talk bad. I just end up watching other people and going like, hey, they sound bad too. And I end up getting a confidence boost. So yeah, my company doesn't let me use it. Smart company. I mean, I'm not only saying that because of the obvious background. I'm just saying it because like I already know that I don't trust any program that collects data like that. Even Facebook. Frick you, Mark Zuckerberg, and your metaverse thing. It looks stupid. Have you ever seen the models for like the metaverse stuff? It looks terrible. Like, it looks even worse than like PS2 games. That's the most hilarious thing. And also knowing like the first Animal Crossing game that a lot of people in America saw on like on the GameCube was out on the N64 in Japan. The fact that it looks better than frickin' like whatever Mark Zuckerberg was trying to make for the metaverse is even more hilarious. So, yeah, whatever. Frick, data collecting and whatever. I just wish it was back in the day whenever like all you had to do was just keep your passwords and stuff in like a notepad. I mean, I still do that. Like, here's a funny thing. If I ever end up being homeless, because money troubles, I'm not the richest person ever. If I ever end up being homeless, there's one laptop I use. And the only reason why that laptop is still alive is because it has all the documents with important information put down on Notepad. The only problem with that is if I ever use that for streaming, the only thing that I could do is just chatting streams or playing like Game Boy Advance emulators. That's it. I mean, Game Boy Advance has great games. I still think about playing Golden Sun one day because I love Golden Sun. Golden Sun was amazing. I remember playing it when it came out. I was just fascinated. Like, this is when I had the Game Boy Advance that didn't have the backlit screen. So, yeah, the fact that I was still able to see that with that darkened screen, the graphics of Golden Sun, I was just like, yo, man. So much, yeah. But also funny things, speaking about handhelds. So, a long time ago, I think I already mentioned that I was gonna mod a Vita, and this right here, I have it in my hands. Never have time for RPGs anymore, man. I just wish I never had the fatigue I did, because I just want to play like RPGs again. Like, some of my greatest experiences was from like the Tales of game, because I remember having like the best like experience with Tales of the Abyss, and I really want to play it on stream because I love that game. Tales of Vesperia was good. I remember buying the PS3 version before the definitive edition came out on the PC and Switch and, you know, all different systems. It was a good time. Played it in Japanese, platinumed it. Greatest time of my life because I love that game. Tales of Symphonia was great too when I got on the GameCube as well. I got the PS3 version that came with the second game. The second game? Tales of Symphonia 2, yeah. We don't talk about that. I mean... Oh, but it has Rei Kugamiya. Oh, Rei Kugamiya, she's great. I am the local kebab man. I wish I could order stuff from you. Aside from that, we returned to the PS Vita. I modded this thing originally because I really wanted to, like, you know, play PSP games through this and stream it through OBS. But then there was that annoying thing where I already mentioned back in the day where I said, like, yo, if I connect this through the line cable for the headphone jack for audio, there's a lot of electrical interference because, yeah, you know, motherboard, too much electricity, juice, all that stuff. But hey, at least it uses less electricity than crypto, but whatever. But in the meantime, while I was searching up YouTube, there's apparently a video that I found out. There's a program called Moonlight. Apparently, if you have a modded PS Vita, you can add it to it. And you know what you can do with this program called Moonlight? So basically, if you know, the PS Vita has a PS4 link, so you can like stream PS4 games to your PS Vita. But what if I told you Moonlight could do that, but with your PC? So, the craziest thing that I did was, I still have the Sonic 06 PC project. You know, it's funny you say that because there was like this retro video person who makes a lot of videos on like emulation and stuff, and he made a video complaining about like how hard it's to like mod the PS Vita. Meanwhile, me, super easy, even though I'm literally excuse my French, very stupid, but I ended up modding it. But yeah, the funniest thing was that for using Moonlight and streaming my PC to the PS Vita, and this is OLED, by the way. Like let me tell you, I was thinking about getting a Steam Deck, but as soon as I saw that I could stream the PC to the PS Vita with this OLED screen, I was playing Sonic 06 PC version. The PC version, which I wish they finished soon so I could play Sonic 06 again for the 3rd time on stream. I wish. It was the greatest thing ever. I'm so happy that the PS Vita is still useful in this year. Because the funny thing was that I actually took money from my family back then to even get this PS Vita when it came out. Like, the fact that this thing is still alive compared to my other electronics is crazy. What are you waiting for? Like, the fact that I could still use it. Sonic Unleashed! Oh, man. Yo, let me tell you something. The Xbox Series X is finally cheap again. It's finally cheap again. I was thinking about getting it, but then I realized, yo, I'm so poor. I don't have the money for it. But, man, if I could get the Series X and play Sonic Unleashed in 60 FPS, smooth, I would do it all over again. But I will finish it. Don't worry. Sonic Unleashed is still safe. It's still on the PS3. I got it. It's all good. But yeah, that's been pretty much it. We are all poor. Yeah, I know. Man, let me be honest. A lot of people say, yo, I want money so that I can like ride planes and stuff. Meanwhile, me, I want money so that I could provide all this stuff on stream. Like all the coolest stuff that I want. More VTuber outfits. More game systems. More, oh yeah, the PS5. I already heard that PlayStation made like a PlayStation Go that has like, you know, the PlayStation account, like gold account that has like, you're able to stream like PS3 games from their network, which is kind of crazy. Kind of wish people could just emulate PS3 normally, but we already know how much a nightmare the PS3's infrastructure is. It's kind of amazing. That's the reason why I love this console. Like, the PS3 is such a complicated console that even till this day, it's still hard to emulate unless you have like 3090 or 3080 or one of those big beef GPUs. But yeah, I just want money so that I could like get a lot more stuff for streaming and just have comfortable, like be comfortable with knowing that I have like everything in peace and stuff. Nothing crazy. I mean, unless I get more money and then the ego gets to me, and then also I'll think you'll like this. Ooh, okay, let me see this link. Open the link. Shape abroad to come. Let me see. What's the alternative to Japan? Cool stuff. I'll keep it in mind. I have to listen to more stuff anyways. But it's just my listeners' fatigue from listening to too much stuff from back in the day that stops me from going all ham. But aside from that, I mean, I'm just really happy about some of the stuff that came. Just happy to stream again. I mean, I was pretty nervous about returning because I'm like, man, I haven't streamed in so long and talked so long, I don't even know. But you know, I already went like, yo, I already have this iPhone that I used for like the tracking. I already have this microphone that's been sitting around for a long time. And my PC still works good, like gaming PC. Like, I mean, it's not NVIDIA, but hey, it still does stuff good. So yeah, just happy to be back. And I mean, like, I'm sorry, like, it's not gonna be like back then where you guys have a more concrete, like, idea of what I'm doing. Cause I'm dumb. But I will come back for games. I mean, like, I already said that, like, yo, after the stream, I'll be playing Genshin for Kokomi, and if I don't get her, you'll see me delete the game on stream. No joke, I will delete the game on stream if I don't end up getting her. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And, yeah, I'll see you guys for... I hate saying it, because I remember, like, back in the day when I was playing, like, my base games, MB plays AM2R, makes comment, man, I'm so tired of all these VTubers playing Genshin Impact. Meanwhile, me, returns from hiatus, says he's gonna play Genshin Impact after the apology stream. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, if you guys are gonna see a very base moment, if we don't end up getting Mermaid Girl, we're just gonna see you guys late. Don't worry, it's okay. I'm just like, the fact that I even got like a DMCA free like music library, the OST that you're hearing right now for the BGM, this came from a DMCA free library, which I found. And it has some pretty decent stuff. I mean, the country stuff sounds better than the rock stuff, but hey, copyright free rock sounds terrible. So, no joke. But yeah, I got a lot of resources. I just can't quit streaming. I didn't want to quit anyways. Like, I still want to play games. I'm still a gamer. I kind of wish I had the energy that I did before, like, I got old. Because then I would be able to do stuff like I was back then. Like, play a lot of stuff, just focus on one thing. Like, yeah, I'm the guy that played, like, Sonic 06. I marathon Sonic 06, like, twice. So, yeah, it's like, yeah, I invested too much into VTubing for myself. So, yeah. Oh, and also, have you guys... Yeah. I think, yeah, for me, it's, I mean, I do want to be famous. I want to be famous. I want to be a star, but mostly I just want to play the games that I did back then. Cause like thinking about back to it, like thinking about all these games that I played, like back then when I started out. Well, technically this is an anniversary stream. So when thinking about the games, yeah, it's not about community. It's about gaming. Yeah, that's a fact. Like the fact that I have, like, that I freaking bought Call of Duty Black Ops on the PC when I have it on the PS3, just so that I can have a better experience streaming it. That's speaking a lot of things. It's about the gaming. It's not about community. It's about the gaming. So, yeah, that's Dragon Quest. And man, I want to play Chrono Trigger. I really want to play Chrono Trigger. I want to be based. I want to play all the Xenogears series. Yeah, and eventually play Xenoblade. Oh god. You know what's funny? If I ever end up playing like Xenoblade, it's just gonna be like Xenoblade on the Wii. Yeah, not on the 3DS or the remastered one. Anyways, I'm speaking for everyone. Glad to have you back and glad nothing bad happened to you. We all missed you a lot. See you in your next streams, your fellow Starpunk. Thanks. Yeah, nothing bad happened to me. I'm still normal. I mean, not a lot changed. Kinda wish it did, but no. It's not the case, sadly. But yeah, pretty much, you guys will see me in a bit. Genshin, it's either we get fish or the game dies. And I just end up being the base guy who just plays Honkai Impact and laughing at Genshin players because they have a terrible gacha system. Hey, Kronk, yeah, I live. I was alive. I was just AWOL. Yeah, so definitely about what games you'll play with, and the fact that this is the model that I was talking about, like, you know, the 2.0. I was talking about, I already made comments like I was gonna play every game that I played back then. And you know, one of those games is Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door. And the fact that I'll be able to play that again that's great. Like, it's amazing. Like the fact that I have so much like potential open now, like with all the games that I can play again. It's amazing. Oh boy, time to remember. Yeah. You made it. Yeah, you made it. Oh boy, time to remember that I made a Discord server. Yeah, that's what Nightbot's been promoting. It's been promoting the Discord server, hasn't it? I'm sorry, man. Not that much of a sociable dude. I wish I was like all those like cute indie VTubers that just end up like, yo, hey, viewer cord. What's up, viewer cord? Yeah, here's your VTuber. Let's talk. Yeah, you could DM me too. Meanwhile, me, he will never be seen again. Last online 5 months. Yeah, like that type. You know what's funny though? I've seen images like that, like where people like show their online friends list, and the next thing they see is like, oh, I remember this guy, and then beside him is like, last online 1 year 7 months ago. That's sad. I don't want to do that, to be honest. So yeah, you guys will see me. I'll be around. Be around for a long time. I mean, like, even if I don't become famous, I still got a lot of games to play. It's either through the potential of like being ARG, or having money, or actually owning the games. So it's pretty much endless possibilities. I have a guy in my friends list that says last seen 6 years ago. Oh boy. I think I pulled that too, not gonna lie. But it was like with some random person a long time ago. It was just like some random person that I added. And I pretty much forgot about that account, so I'm pretty sure he will come back someday. Hey, if I come back, then anybody can come back, but I pretty much have a great conviction to why I want to come back. But yeah, pretty much the only thing that will happen is with the series I plan on like restreaming again. I don't know what I'll do, because I already streamed them on YouTube. I was kind of thinking about doing them on Twitch, but Twitch quality sucks. And I like YouTube more because it's more consistent and smoother, but I was thinking about doing like 1 episode YouTube, 1 episode Twitch, and vice versa. So we'll probably do that. I don't know. I mean, I'll think about it, but aside from that, with the series I'm gonna be restreaming, the only thing that's really gonna posture check, thank you. I was slouching. Yeah, I didn't fix anything while I was gone. Posture is still very terrible. But aside from that, one thing that will happen is I'm probably gonna unlist the old series and make the new series, like the restreamed versions of the series, like the main version of them. And if anything, if we get anything good coming out of like the new versions, I'll probably make compilations. Cause I have freaking Adobe Pro still. Adobe Premiere Pro is still sitting on my freaking PC to be used, and I should use it. Like, it's there. It's like screaming at me. It's like, hey, when's the last time you used me for like freaking compilations? And I should do that. I really do. I think I might use it again if I don't know, if I don't end up being lazy, I might use it again for the Genshin stream. Cause if there ends up being something really funny, like I just end up deleting Genshin on stream, I'll do it. I'll make a compilation of that. But aside from that, I need freaking water. I'm gonna go. I know this is an anniversary stream. It's a freaking apology stream. I'm just glad to be back. And you know, I mean, no fanfare for the 2.0 model, because to be honest, I just want a second outfit, man. The money, but the money, we got to have money. Yeah, that's the only thing that sucks about this world. Hey, VTuber for fun. Oh man, I need money for second outfit. I'm glad I can hear your voice. Don't worry, you will. Cause like, to be honest, like even if I work again, I already made the comment that when I come back from work, it's gonna be pretty much like, yo, yeah, I know. Apparently the second gen of the girls finally got their outfits after how many years? Like 1 year? That was the saddest thing for me too. Like seeing that, cause I was like, where's their new outfits? Cause a lot of people were making memes for that situation. They were like, never ask a man his salary, never ask Obsidia about their new outfits. And that lasted until they finally got their new outfits after like a freaking year. Kind of makes me sad how their model works over at that company. I mean, they have a lot of talents anyway, so I guess it's kind of hard to manage with, you know, they have like 250 plus talents over at Niji Sanji, which is kind of crazy. It's way more than Idolmaster Cinderella girls, which I can't understand. But yeah, I guess Idolmaster had to come. We are 5 viewers. Oh, 5 view. Wow. Wow, I'm finally in the... We should raid somewhere, but I'm gonna be back in a bit. I'm just gonna stream Genshin in a bit. Feel bad if we just end up streaming again while we just last like only like 10 minutes in a new person's place. Don't worry, I bet we're gonna get a bunch of viewers for Genshin because people love gambling. People love gambling. Oh, I hate gambling, bros. Like, let me tell you. Like, the amount of gacha games I play because of the franchise I like, or the freaking voice actors I like, and then end up being fricked over by the pagan god of, like, RNG. It's quite terrible. Like, I just hate how much effort is put into these games with the designs and stuff. Because I'm like, you're pretty. Like, it's a JPEG, but it's pretty. They added my favorite voice actor. That's like the biggest bait you can give to like a old anime fan like me, cause like freaking love my voice actors, man. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, I'll see you guys again in a bit. I've been trying to get back in gacha, but no time. Don't. I mean, today you might witness me quitting Genshin. So that's one thing off my back. I mean, you guys are gonna see me play Honkai, but only when there's like important banners out. And funnily enough, it's the same case for Honkai, because I think Alicia is gonna get her Hersher, I don't know how to say it, form. Very special form, very pretty. I've seen the stream, I've seen the artwork, I like it. And, you know, she has the Ada personality, which makes me very happy, because, you know, I like it. Pink hair too. Pink hair is always the biggest drawback. I gotta play Love Live because Katori's birthday is in 2 days. Yeah, I still play Love Live too, but not that much. I mean, I just log in because you guys already seen how Love Live performs on my freaking phone. It's like 20 FPS, which I still complain about because Idolmaster Million Life Feeder Days has better graphics, but apparently it's faster than freaking Love Live. I don't know why, but Anyways, I'll see you guys in a bit. I made a very lazy ending screen, but through the copyright-free music library, I just ended up finding a really good song. But yeah, it's pretty much gonna be the ending screen for now. But I'll see you guys in a bit. See me get Fish Girl or drop Genshin on stream, freaking delete it, and then proclaim Honkai supremacy. But yeah, see y'all later. Bye. It won't be too long. It won't be too long, I promise. It's gonna be like me drinking something and then we come back. Alright, bye-bye. See ya. See ya, Starpunks. See ya in a bit.